From WBAY TV, coverage you can count on. Action 2 News This Morning starts now.
Good to have you with us in Action 2 News this morning. Take a look at this. Is it too soon to look at this?
I was going to say, too soon? People in Colorado don't have a choice, though, because that's what it looks like. Some ski resorts getting their first snowfall yesterday.
So now they're working on building up a base so they can open for the ski season.
I don't think they mind in Colorado. I think there's a lot of skiers there. That's
Probably
a ski
they're
hill.
happy.
Ski hills love
And people
snow.
here, like, we
Yeah.
complain about, I complain about winter sometimes, but lots of people here like it.
They do. All right. Well, we're not getting snow. In fact, we are so far from snow today, Steve. I mean, it's like a muggy summer day.
Yeah, I mean, considering an average high temperature today would be 60, and we're looking at a 77 right after lunch. Very warm for this point in October and humid, and the muggy air will fuel more showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and into tonight. We had some rain overnight. A lot of it over the past 6 hours has been passing by north and west of the Fox cities. Showers are pushing away from Menominee County, Michigan, and Door County. But it's from Shawano County north and west through 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. You're under a flood watch where additional rainfall could cause standing or even rising water. So here's Storm Center 2 pinpoint predictor with Green Bay's hour-by-hour rain chance. The morning is probably going to be dry and mostly cloudy. After lunch, though, the rain chance steadily rises. So make sure you're ready for some wet and potentially slow travel coming home from work later today. At 5:47, we're talking about patchy dense fog going on right now. We'll have predictors rainfall forecast, and a lot of folks are wondering, when is the rain actually going to end? Details are coming up. Tammy, Kevin.
This morning, Justice Brett Kavanaugh will hear his first arguments as part of the Supreme Court.
Kavanaugh sworn in as a Supreme Court justice last night at a White House ceremony. President Trump using that time to also apologize to Kavanaugh for what he and his family went through during the confirmation process.
Those who step forward to serve our country deserve a fair and dignified evaluation. Not a campaign of political and personal destruction based on lies and deception.
The Senate confirmation process was contentious and emotional. That process is over. My focus now is to be the best justice I can be.
The president and Justice Kavanaugh referring to the claims from 3 women, one who testified on Capitol Hill, accusing Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct. Those accusations led to a delay in the confirmation process.
President Trump says he has no plans to fire his deputy attorney general. Last month, reports said Rod Rosenstein was expecting to be fired because he had talked about recording President Trump trying to get him removed from office. But after spending the day with Rosenstein at a conference yesterday, President Trump telling reporters they had a nice talk and he's not making any changes.
New overnight, more than 1,000 people attend a vigil honoring 20 people killed in a limo crash in upstate New York. People held candles and wrote messages of condolence to the family members impacted by the crash. One of the people who spoke was superintendent of an area school district which lost a teacher in that crash.
Serving a community that was permanently changed Saturday afternoon. These are not the circumstances under which I wish we were here tonight.
Authorities say the limo ran a stop sign and hit a parked car on the way to a 30th birthday celebration. It killed all 18 people on board and 2 pedestrians.
Well, the Madison area again dealing with flooding this morning. National Weather Service says that the Rock River in Janesville is going to reach nearly 11.5 feet by Friday morning. That's more than a foot above flood level. Some reports say the river is already spilling over and flooding some areas.
5:33, the Outagamie County Board will vote soon on a referendum that would drop the speed limit on a stretch of Interstate 41 through Outagamie County. The referendum would ask voters if the speed limit should be dropped from 70 to 55 miles an hour. This comes in response to a high number of crashes. A memo released by Grand Chute Police says the town had 567 crashes on I-41 between August 2016 and last month. In Appleton, they had 323.
I think we, as elected officials, have an obligation to ensure the safety of the citizens, and that road is becoming more hazardous all the time.
If people obeyed the speed limit, we wouldn't make so much money on tickets. It's a fine idea, except if people would really do it, it'd be different.
The Outagamie County Board is expected to take up this issue for a vote in about 2 weeks, and Action 2 News will cover that for you. This week is all about fire prevention across the country. After the break on Action 2 News this morning, Kristen Allen joins us live from Fond du Lac with some tips to keep you and your family safe from a fire. And later this half hour, a scary situation in West Texas. Flooding sweeps away vehicles in an RV park. We have an update on how many people are still missing this morning.